Hello YouTube. Today I was going to show you a few of these busts that I got and did. This one I just glued up, working on it right now. This is the Russian sniper. If you've seen the movie Enemy at the Gates, that would be him. I am not sure who makes this kit, but I found it on eBay. The only complaint that I have is that it's missing the bolt to the rifle, so I'm going to have to make a bolt for it. And there are the other pieces. Those are the flaps for his hat, and then there's his helmet. But this is the one that I started now. I should have recorded these other two. I worked on these the last couple days. This thing is outstanding. This is the, I'm going to spell it, Jucoci painting handle. Jokoki? I don't know. But anyways, it'll spin, as you can see. And then this part right here is magnetic, so you can take it on and off. The only thing I did was I used some paper clips, cut them, put them in there so that it would stick to it, and then I wouldn't have to use this sticky stuff. It comes with it, but this works out really, really nice. Okay, so these are young miniatures. Okay, now the wooden piece, I bought these at Hobby Lobby. They come in a bag. I think they're like 3 something, 4 something for these kind. And I just stained them, varnished them, and then the paper clip, cut, drill, and put all this stuff in there. But this is what I've got. The shield, I looked at different shields near Hadrian's Wall, and that is the closest one I could find, something like that for a Roman shield. The steel or aluminum that I used was actually a Vallejo kit. You can find them out there. All the colors used here was Vallejo. The only thing I used was Testors spray paint, and that was for a prime over everything. The blood, I actually used the glossy red Vallejo paint, and then the real glossy kind of see-through stuff, that is actually the Testors paint, and that's the kind that you get for like lights. I don't have it down here with me, but oops, I do have another kind. This is the green, but it's that clear kind, and that's what I used for the blood. It was the clear red, the Testors clear red. And then the gold is actually a Sharpie, but I just kept putting a lot of washes over everything. Like with the face, there's actually more detail underneath of that helmet. I kind of went to town with it and didn't even think about how it was going to be covered up. There's scars under there and everything. I really went all out only to cover it up. So it was fun. And then I actually took some watercolor brown and kind of dry brushed it on all this stuff to make it look dirty. It actually worked really, really well. And as you can see, like his wrap on his hand, I don't have the glossy look to it because it looks kind of old, because it'd be his blood. Looked at different things that they would have wore. I basically went with the movie Centurion. That's where I got most of this from, like the tunic being a bluish gray color. That's how I came to the conclusion of painting it that way. But that is the Young Miniatures Centurion. And then this is the Young Miniatures. This is the Norman at Hastings, the Battle of Hastings. And this basically I did the same way, just a lot of washes. Used all Vallejo paint, Testors primer. The same with the mud. I used that watercolor. The only other thing I used some AK rust on this to kind of put in with the helmet. All of the steel and aluminum was out of that AK kit. The dragon is hand painted on there, on the shield. I could have went with other things, but this is what they kind of, I guess, recommended for it. So I just went with it. You can see his chainmail's black and then silver over top. The eyes were kind of difficult because I couldn't tell whether his eyes were open or closed. And I finally went with eyes open. You couldn't really tell until you primed it, to be honest. But that is what everything I came up with on that. But that is just some of the things I've done the last few days. Took a break from the usual. And just wanted to share those with you. This one's getting started. All right, well, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, thank a veteran, thank them for their service. Jesus is King, and God bless.